You know I hate sleeping alone, but you said that you would soon be home. But baby, that was a long time ago. I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. On top of you not calling me back. And see, I bet you think it's all on track, and you acting like it's all of that. I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. Let's go, let's go. I think it's time to go. Let's go. You don't want no more. Let's go. Quite frankly, one more evening, I'm not feeling it. We
Yo, I just did this braid without a mirror. Yay. First try, it came out good. I need to wash my hair for real, for real. This is too... I was going for a little bang-yang situation. Hold on, we gonna split this in half. And then I need my crochet hook. Okay, we're gonna split those in half. And I'm gonna bring it there. Maybe I should take it the other way. Yeah, take it this way. And there. That there. Ew. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I think I might use my wand curler. I pulled it back out the archives. That might be the Okay, I lied. I'm not gonna use the wand curler. What I am gonna do I don't want wet hair on my face. And Maybe I'll hit it with the blow dryer afterwards. Right. Ooh, this piece is hella thick. That piece is so fucking thick, bro. So I pulled it up there. And I was gonna pull it through the hottie, but I kinda like it. So take a little piece there. And do it on this side also. It ain't hit the same, but whatever. Okay. Worth a couple $100 bands. Okay, let's actually start out cute. And these hoops. And these hoops. Honestly, it really depends on what I'm gonna wear. So let me wash my hands from this hair products, and then I'm gonna find something to wear. Okay, is my black jeans with my Scooby-Doo shirt. I got a brown shirt because I don't have I had an I Heart Twinkie shirt, but I don't really want to wear that. So we're gonna go Scooby-Doo with the black bell bottoms. I don't want to do white. Not today. Black bell bottoms, brown fuzzy platforms. So then in that case, I can do the gold. It's gonna be green, gold, and brown. Oh my gosh, if y'all watch Poor Minds, usually I don't watch their karaoke part, but I did this time, and now the song stuck in my head. This is the shirt. The pants, my shoes are over there. I'm gonna put on the hoops. And we're gonna call it a day. Damn, I kinda wanted to wear something long sleeve though. Jackets. I might do the jacket combo I had on last night. I had on a denim jacket with a black zip up jacket. Yes, I showed y'all the Scooby. I showed y'all the Scooby-Doo shirt, but I'm finna be outside and potentially networking. So I figured it would be best to wear my brand. I hate this. This it makes it stick out. Why you like that? Yeah, so I'm out wearing my brand, black on black. Put my have much to talk about today. Today is more of action. So I can tell you about where I'm going. Let's start with tires. I don't want to. I'm going to a, what you call this, a forum? They're discussing marriage in today's climate. Ultimately, I think this is gonna be dope. My views on marriage, because I would like to be a wife. I have a very nurturing energy and aura about me, right? So when I was like, it feels gross. When I was playing housewife, like after I had my son, well, actually before I had my son, and I was like doing all this stuff for my partner at the time, it felt natural and it felt good, you know, when it was appreciated. And then I just had an experience that kind of reminded me, like, I like nurturing people. I like curating a vibe for them. I like curating an environment that they can just chill the fuck out. Just chill. Just be. Just relax. Just be in this moment. Everything outside of this moment will be there when you get back to it. That's how I be feeling. That's what I like to do. And so that moment reminded me of that. I would love to be a partner. I would love to be an equal to somebody. But I'm also not opposed to multiple somebodies. And it's not even on no, like, I wasn't raised to think like this. I wasn't even exposed to this necessarily growing up. But based off of what I was exposed to growing up and what I did see, I feel like relationships can work however you want them to work. I was observing my reactions to seeing this other person interact with this other person, and I'm like, damn, I like to see it. I don't know how to say this. Basically, watching them interact with each other excited me in ways. And it made me realize, like, I'm not a jealous person. I will not be disrespected, though. And I think that's where people get it mixed up when it comes to having multiple people in a relationship. You have to respect everybody. You have to respect everybody's space. You have to respect everybody's boundaries. You have to respect that there's a possibility that they may or they may not interact with you the same way that they interact with other people. Now, will I say all of this in this forum? I don't know. I probably doubt it. I probably won't even talk at the forum. I'm going to listen, mostly. I'm going to listen and to learn and to get other viewpoints, because like I said, my viewpoint of marriage in the situation is do what works best for you. That little peak of sunshine. I am headed to the round table talk forum discussion. Just waiting for my mama to leave her car. I'm vlogging.
Welcome, brothers and sisters. We're going to get started real quick. But before we get started, I want to call my big brother, champion in this book.
So the conversation discussion was awesome. The event I plan on going to tonight, I thought it was free. It is not. So as a unemployed creative, I gotta budget my money wisely. So I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna go do some other work. We gonna make some shit shake.
I don't think y'all officially met. This is Big Bertha. Anyway, I just wanted to, catch a little bit. Let me not ramble too much because I don't know how much space I got on my phone. So this is episode 2 of whatever this is. I love that shit, man. That shit's fire. Listen, I'm leaning on it. I'm leaning on it with faith. Leaning on it with faith. What else can I do? 111. What else can I do? I'm leaning on it with faith. So I got my handy dandy notebook. This is where all my grand ideas start. Ooh. Okay, so I have an idea for a sipping paint, and I was trying to think of what to print on the canvases. I don't want to buy no canvases. I mean, I'm gonna buy the canvases. I don't want to buy no pre-made canvases. I really want to put everything together myself. So, okay, I might not be able to rush this project because I want to do this intentionally. This isn't gonna be a Valentine's, or maybe not for this year, unless I get started now. I got time. I got time, and I got canvases, and I have been wanting to paint. I got time, and I got canvases, and I've been wanting to paint. I am inspired. Oh yeah, for the people that don't want to say the H word anymore, when you feel some type of way in your southern regions, y'all know what I mean. I've chosen to say I am inspired, I am rich, I am abundant. Like channeling that energy, funneling it somewhere else. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Hey, I really love this notebook. This has become one of my favorites out of all the journals I've collected in my life. But I got hella journals, bro. Like this shit's. You can't tell me I'm not gonna live on forever because I create too much shit to die. I just recorded my poem and the recap from yesterday. So I'm trying to think because I did a voiceover. I wanted to save the visuals, so I did a voiceover. And now I'm trying to decide like what visuals do I want to put in place while that voiceover is going. It's like 25 minutes. It's probably not gonna be that long. I don't think it's gonna be that long. Once I take out like all the quiet parts, I don't think it's gonna be that long. But this man is a fucking genius. I'm grateful to meet such dedicated and passionate people. Like that's all I can say. Okay, today is my Sunday. It's Monday. Today is my Sunday. So I'm gonna go in here and wash my hair. Oh yes. There we go. I can put the voiceover over that. So okay, so during the forum yesterday, I didn't really take any videos or pictures, but I will talk about a little bit of what was discussed. I just didn't want to violate anybody. It was just a very intimate conversation, so I didn't want to, be all up in a mix. So I did take some notes. It was called The Marriage Question. I'm trying to remember. We opened with venerating the ancestors, which was so beautiful. It high key brought me to tears, and I almost started crying right there. I feel like I felt my ancestors' energy, specifically my grandmother. Like I in that moment, bro, I almost broke down, and I had to keep my composure. I didn't have to keep my composure, but I just didn't want to make a scene. It was a beautiful thing. And they were beautiful tears. Like, they were tears of joy and peace and relief. A little bit of sadness because she's no longer on this side. But I trust and believe she's always with me. So I try not to stress the physical. We opened with venerating the ancestors. He gave the rundown about how the session will flow. And I think it went really well. He gave us a list of questions. That's how the discussion was led. It was based off of each question. So the first question was, in 2026, is getting married still considered the best path for building strong Black families and generational wealth? I only answered the first question, mainly because there were questions further down the list that I would have wanted to answer, and all the questions in between, I really just wanted to like hear other people's perspectives about it. I didn't really have a perspective about most of them. Yeah. So that question, my answer was I feel like as of recently, I've been more successful accomplishing the goals that I had within a relationship, within the community. So everything that I was trying to do within my relationship, it was not working. As soon as I got out of that relationship and I was surrounded by a loving and nurturing community, a community that was holding me accountable, a community that was assisting me and guiding me and teaching me and encouraging me to lead, I was able to accomplish so many goals. Ultimately, I feel like getting married can be a good path. And somebody else pointed this out. They was like, it may be the best way. It can be the best way, but it's not the only way. Damn. Now that I look back on it, I wonder, because is it the best way for me, or should I look at alternatives? I low key, and I shouldn't base it off of past experiences because new experiences can replace that. But if I am based it off my past experiences, having community versus relationship works out a lot better for me. Trying to do stuff in a one-on-one scenario, it didn't work. Like, and low key, I would do it to myself. Like, I get a best friend, find out what we got the same interest in, and then my imagination will run. It'll take off, and I'm thinking about all the ways that we can do this shit now and get successful for it. So yes, we only got through the first 3 questions, which I think was good. Like, they were there. Some of the questions had multiple parts to them, and people were able to actually answer them kind of in depth. Also took note of this for the first question. One of the elders was like, "Who was the template for a divine relationship?" And I love the intention of everybody's words in the room. That shit was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. Question number 2, which I'm sharing these questions because whoever listening, maybe you might want to ask yourself these questions. Maybe you want to review, revise, figure out what kind of relationships you want to develop in the future. So, question number 2 was, is romantic attraction sufficient as the primary driver for starting a serious relationship, or should other factors take precedence? I felt like I couldn't answer this question because I didn't read the whole question. The whole if so, which ones part, I couldn't answer the first question. I could answer the first question, but I didn't know how. So if I had to answer it now, my first thing would be, what the fuck is the definition of primary? And I don't mean that as if I don't know, but I understand in this context, they're saying, should it be priority? Should it be the most important? Should it be a main thing? Okay, so yes. And I see, okay, and I get other people's answers. So other people's answers were saying, like, it's okay if it is, because everything to follow becomes what's most important. I like this, and I end up taking double notes of this because one person said it and then somebody else kind of followed up. They were saying that attraction is habitual. If you're constantly running into the same problems, you have to find the common factor. And then this one lady, she was like, nobody's being taught to date safely and purposefully. Because, like, for me, I was taught to date to find someone equally yoked. in that scenario, I looked at the qualities that I possess, and those are the qualities I saw out in others. But now I'm thinking, because low key, I do feel like, and this girl made a very valid point. I did not write this down, but I remember it. She was like, she don't like the idea of finding somebody to complete you because I'm whole in my own. And so now I'm thinking, right? If I'm whole in my own, you're supposed to multiply, and that don't just fucking mean kids. God damn, like yes, yes, yes. Procreating is fucking beautiful. That is what these organs are for. The energy can create any fucking thing. The lady that was talking about dating safely and purposefully also said how she follows the pull. When she's attracted to somebody, she follows it because there's an opportunity to learn about self. And I'm like, damn, right? Like, we really are just reflections. We're mirror images of ourselves, of each other, of ourselves. And so I agree with her on that. Honestly, I do follow the pool. I do be following the pool. But to an extent, like, let's see. Then we got to question number 3. Oh, actually, like, literally at the top of question number 3, one of the OG elders, he went on a rant about how there's bigger problems in the world. There's bigger problems than what we're discussing right now. Basically, we picking daisies type shit. We picking flowers. We ain't really getting to the nitty gritty. And though I agree with him to an extent, and my extent is there because I feel like you have to meet people where they are. Our people have been belittled, and they've been belittled to this point where this is the most major problem. This is the forefront problem in front of them. So if they can't get through this, how the fuck do you expect them to get through any fucking thing else? We have regressed to the point where the only thing we're really trying to do is preserve our bloodline. Question number 3. How often is sexual attraction confused with love? Is it a rare occurrence, or is it a pervasive pattern that appears once the initial thrill fades? Does confusing the two undermine commitment? Again, I didn't answer this question. Like, I didn't even take notes to answer this question. I didn't write down my answer for the first question. I just answered the question. But okay, this question, I feel like it happens often, which is why we are the way we are. Like, people will be with somebody just because, like, I like looking at you. I like doing it to you. Okay, what else? And then if it's a pervasive pattern, I feel like that is circumstantial. It depends on the person, because some people can recognize a pattern and decide if they want to keep going or not. Other people, they got to touch the stove. In this scenario, I also need to look up the definition of this word. So let's see. Undermine. Erode the base or foundation. Lessen the effectiveness, power, or ability of, especially gradually or insidiously. Does it erode the base of commitment? Yes. Yes, it does, because when you think you love somebody, you become committed to them. It undermines commitment because it doesn't set the best example of it doesn't always set the best example of what is and is not best to commit to. Okay, well, I look forward to part 2 of this. I think that's going to be very interesting. I really want to get to the other questions in this. That's interesting. That's an interesting question. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't want to spoil it because I am hoping, praying, and manifesting that he just continues down these questions.
I started recording yesterday because I kept running out of space on my phone. Today is Tuesday. I got the open mic today. I don't know. I just woke up from a nap. It was well needed. It's well needed nap. I'm about to make some lunch. It's 1:23. I suck at vlogging my food because I just be ready to eat. My nephew upstairs with my son. I knew. I can't talk. Anyway, I'm gonna get ready for this open mic tonight. Gotta find something to wear. So, where I'm gonna set y'all up. Set you right there. I had a couple outfits in mind. Ooh, wait. Okay, so we do white top, rose bottoms, black chucks. Or, but I also need an outfit for tomorrow too. So keep in mind that whatever I don't wear today, I'm probably gonna wear tomorrow. Or this white top. The other white top ain't got nothing on it. It's literally just a white t-shirt. This white top with, I was thinking brown. S'mores. No, we ain't gonna do s'mores. We're not gonna do s'mores. Oh, I still have laundry in the dryer, actually. I need to take that out. So I can do this with the brown pants. Gold accessories. Cause I kinda wanna dress up today and tomorrow. So the last time I wore these pants, I spilled oil on them. Y'all can't see. You can't really tell. It came out a lot, but it's still in there. I really like these pants. Oh, I can do the green ones. At the top. Green pants. Plain white tee. Gold accessories, white chucks. I think that's it. Just realized first Tuesday of the year, and I feel like I kind of want bracelets, bro. I don't even remember the last time I wore bracelets. I really only pull them bitches out for special occasions, so.
Never crush it back, cause you know I'm fucking with you. I'm a big step up, no, big step up, no, I'm a big step up, no, what you say, you know I'm fucking with you.
still got my makeup on from last night. I just finished journaling. I don't know if I said this in another clip, but I'm I'm enjoying vlogging right now because it's been helping me reflect on stuff a lot better. Like, I have things to reference versus just trying to go off memory. This is abundance. I'm sitting outside on a trampoline editing the video. If I don't make money off of this, it's not even a reason I shouldn't. Not even just make money. If this is not a success, but there's no reason it shouldn't be a success. Life is so easy. I don't know. That's a bunch of random ass shit, but free will. It's 3:45. Had a very lazy day. So I'm actually gonna pull myself together. The magician. This was from yesterday. I pulled the tarot card. And it wasn't on no panicking. It was legit on some. Never mind, I'll be quiet. Anyway. I'm just now getting into the groove of things, so I'm gonna shower it up and get all my sewing machine. Get my mind, body right. Then we can get into the activities. I just trying to update and vlog. So sneak peek, because that's not even what I'm about to touch. I have to take a patch off of his jacket and move it somewhere else. And then I have to add another patch. And then I think that's it on my sewing machine. Everything else is embroidery that I was doing by hand. So, and my phone is like on 39%, so I'm not finna record me doing it, but I can show y'all the before and afters. So the jacket, he wants me to move this patch. I liked the placement, but he didn't like the placement. I knew he wasn't gonna like the placement. He was like, why you put it there? So it's on the back, the bottom down here. Talking about some home, nobody looking at his booty. I'm gonna move that. And then I have to add another patch. And then I kind of took a break. Oh, an instant. I kind of took a break from doing this. But as you see, I'm almost finished. So I'll probably finish this tonight. And I have to find the other shirt. The other shirt was printed. It was heat pressed. It was printed with the Cricut machine. And then I was like, I want to hand embroider this one. So that's what I did. Oh, man. Forgot it was music playing in the background. So let's do that again. Taking this patch off from here and putting it somewhere else. Adding a patch to this. I'm almost finished with this. So after I do the jacket, after I do the jacket, I'm gonna finish this. I can finish that today. Alright, y'all. So I'm finna experiment. I got some chicken breasts, some seasonings, and some pasta. Mom got some Velveeta in the fridge. I hope this turned out good. I'm not gonna record the process because if I get watched, I feel like I'm gonna mess up. But yeah. Free will. It's free will. It's free will. It's free will. I did not get the apprenticeship I was applying for, and I was a little discouraged about it because it's like I have two different paths in my head, but they both lead to the same place.
And so the apprenticeship would have led me down one path. But me exercising my free will is leading me down a whole nother path that I can't see. But it's unfolding with every step I take. So I don't know. Yeah, I just decided to. Oh my God, this little boy be throwing his freaking head, and I really be ready to hurt him, cause he be hurting me. My arm hurt now. As I was saying, I woke up. I saw that email, which was I got the email yesterday, so I kind of wish I saw it yesterday and not first thing in the morning. But whatever. I think I don't know what I want to do with myself. I got free will. Doing hair this weekend, so there's that. I don't know, man. I'm really just getting up and going with the flow at this point. I posted my poetry video and they like it. Well, people are liking it. So I like that. I don't know if I want to do another one or just wait till next month to drop another one. If I did another one. So I started with the poem about my name. And I don't know if I want to do a different one. I have one that's more so I want to do it in February because it's about love. Ooh. Still have to write the poem that I'm supposed to be doing for my family's church. I started it and I don't know. Maybe if I like quiet everything down and actually sit down and work on it, it might go good. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Breathe. I don't know. Trying to make myself feel better about not getting the apprenticeship. There's options. There's way more options than just that. They're not the only place here. There's options. Why?
Why do that?
Why you do that?
Sure. Cheese.
Cheese.
Melt.
Okay. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
On my hip. I realized I could be vlogging. I am cleaning out a couple drawers. Just cleaning out my self-care drawer and my spiritual drawer. And all my good herbs and whatnot. It's so nice.